Hey, welcome to the channel. I am so excited about today's video. You could call it a get ready with me glam slam. You could call it a Valentine's Day makeover. I am gonna call it fun. Hey, welcome to your New Year's Glam Slam, or it could even be considered maybe a Valentine's Day look. That's a possibility, but today I just wanted to share a basic get ready with me look. And this is a look that I would try or use when I am just wanting to dress up a little bit, glam up a little bit. It's actually a new look. I haven't even tried it on myself for the very first time, this color schemes and the way these colors are gonna go. So this should be fun for us today to try this out together. I have Satin lip scrub. My lips are just a little bit dry right now. I probably haven't been drinking enough water, I don't think. This is a Shay's sugar scrub, and you just put it on your lips, rub it in. It's gritty and it exfoliates the dead skin away. And so I like to use that, especially when I know I'm gonna be using a like cream lipstick, because when you wear cream lipstick, if your lips are dry, it shows, like the flakiness, you can see it on your lips. I already have my face is clean, and I have my daytime moisturizer on with sunscreen. I'm ready for my foundation primer. So foundation primer, it goes on your clean bare skin, over the top of your moisturizer. But the primer that I use has a few purposes. It also has an SPF 15, so if you're not wearing any other sunscreen, this would help with that. It fills in your pores, so I have some porous areas right here. Helps to fill that in so that your makeup doesn't seep down into that area. It also fills in any like little cracks and crevices you might have that might be where your makeup would gather. Primer also just helps my makeup stay on longer. So let's say we were going out for a Valentine's Day date and we needed to, maybe you're not gonna have time on the evening to like really redo your whole makeup. I think Valentine's on a Monday this year. And so maybe your workflow makeup that day, and this needs to be able to be touched up that night. So you're gonna definitely want some primer on under there, underneath your face makeup, to help everything stay looking fresh all day. I'm also gonna use eyeshadow primer. Now remember, if you are a minimalist, if you're like, this is already a lot of products for me, the cool thing about doing your makeup is you get to pick and choose what's right for you. Eyeshadow primer does the same thing as your foundation primer does. It serves as a base between your eyelid and your eyeshadow, keeps it all in place and keeps it from creasing. Have you ever put your eyeshadow on and then just a little while later, it's like all creased and all moved over here? We don't want that, okay? We want your eye makeup to stay in place. If you're gonna take the time to do it, you want it to stay put, right? I'm gonna use a full coverage Luminous 3D foundation. And this color I'm using is called Beige Cool 120. Let me know, do you know your foundation shade? Do you have a rock solid foundation shade that you love, that's a perfect match, that you feel like is just ideal for you? If you do, yay, you are lucky, because it kind of is challenging to find the right one. If you don't have one, I have a foundation matching quiz through my website that works so well. It works really well to help my customers. At least it gets them the 3 closest shades. And from there, I usually have been sending out those 3 samples. And then from those 3 samples, you choose the one that's right for you. Now, the formula that I use is Luminous. And Luminous is very moisturizing, hydrating, it's shiny. I like to have the glowy skin. And so that's what you get with this, the kind that I'm gonna see. You're gonna see it glow, you really are. But it also comes in matte shades. So if you're more combination of oily or you just don't like shine, then matte will be your best friend. What do you like? What do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Do you prefer a matte or a luminous foundation? I'm a cool undertone There's neutral, warm, and cool. It's so important that you know what your undertone is because that helps to determine everything. That's another thing on my shade matching quiz. It helps to determine if you're cool, neutral, or warm. The shade matching quiz would be really helpful for you even if you don't like my brand of foundation, but you're going shopping for foundation and you need to know if you're cool, neutral, or warm. All right, so this is what is called a dirty, this is my blending brush and I'm using it now just to apply all of my foundation. I'm just doing a soft buffing motion and I always use a foundation brush. I don't really ever put my foundation on just with my fingers. We're gonna do just a little bit of concealer. This shade is Light Ivory. So you just put a couple of little dots right here. Do the same thing on this side. And then you're going to take a blending sponge and look up and blend up. Okay? Look up and blend up. All right. Now I like to use just a little bit of highlighter right here. That gives a little lift. To my eye area. A little bit of, this is translucent powder. I don't use a lot of powder, but to knock down the shine just a tad. And before I do any more contouring or anything. Okay, a little bit of contouring on my face. I want to do just a little bit right here, a little bit right here. I don't really want to contour anywhere else. I just like to contour to accentuate my cheekbone a little bit and maybe shade my jawline to give a little more pronounced jawline. This is Latte contour powder. All of these powders that you see in this palette, they come individual. So these are blushes, highlighters, and contours. This is just a palette that I put together for myself. This is just a little like powder, like a brush for our compact, but I use it for contouring. And so I'm just gonna apply that. Okay, see what that just did? It just like darkened this, which lifted my cheekbone. Can you tell from side to side? Do it on the other side. Okay, and I'm also gonna go, as we're aging and maturing, our jawline kind of softens a little, and I like to keep it a little sharp. And so I just use this contour powder right underneath to like shadow any skin that would be coming down a little bit. It's just an illusion. All it is an illusion. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this brush. This is our cheek color brush, but I'm just going to push up. I'm blending that up and back. Okay, so see how that, I don't know if you can see, but I can see. And that just sculpts your cheekbones a little bit. These are my real true colors. I didn't pull these off, brand new ones. These are the ones I'm using, okay? So that's why it looks like this. This is Blossom. The color is Blossom. I'm gonna use this all over color brush. It's flat. See how it'll cover a lot of space. And just gonna get my brush covered in that and go all the way eyelid, all the way up to brow. See how it just like, it's very light, but in comparison to the other eye, see how it just softened? I mean, yeah, it just evened out and softened pretty much everything that's there. So the next color we're going to use is Granite. This is Granite. It's a really pretty kind of silver slate color. This is a crease brush. It's got a stiff angle. And When you do that, kind of knocks the little fallout off that could fall underneath your eye area. So I'm using it on the crease of my eye. For me, I'm using it just a little bit above the crease of my eye. I have hooded eyes, meaning the skin above my eye, on my eye crease, it comes down a little. And if that's the case, when you're guided on a makeup tutorial something like that, to put the makeup in your crease, if you put it in, like if I put it right here, you can't see it because my skin, this eyelid skin covers the crease. So have to go up a little bit. Okay. So can you tell that lifted that? That lifted my whole eye area up. Just accentuated that a little bit. I'm gonna take the narrow side of my brush, tap it in the color like so, knock it off just to apply a little bit more. This is a very light look. It won't be when we get the eyeliner on. It's a very light look. I'm gonna take Crystalline and my Smudger Brush. And Crystalline has some shimmer to it. And the first thing that we're gonna do is right on the brow. I'm gonna put it just right on the brow. The second thing is in the inner corner of my eye. Brighten that up just a little, add a little glam right there. I'm gonna even, Crystalline is just really, the camera doesn't do it justice, but it's a really pretty color. Very light, neutral, shiny. It's like got a sheen, but not sparkly. What do you like? What colors do you like to use on your eyes? Are you like neutrals, berries, browns, purples? Drop that in the comment, let me know. All right, so this is our black mechanical pencil. It does come with a sharpener on the end, and I like to keep it sharp. When you buy this, it has a lid on it, so you might not know that there's a sharpener on the end. You can just sharpen it to get it ready for when you want to use it. And then, so you're gonna take it as close to your lash line as you can. And you're just gonna do little short strokes. And see how I'm just like stroking and then going back and then going back and going back. If you try to do like a solid line, it's uneven and it's hard to get it so that it looks the same on both eyes. And I am gonna do just a little bit on my bottom lash line. I don't put it on that water line, that space right here. I actually put it on the skin right underneath my lash line. Take my smudger brush and the Granite eyeshadow and just smudge it just a little bit so it's not quite as bold. Now, if you like it really bold, then wear it bold, baby. I'm gonna take my cheek color brush and I am going to go, I think this is barely pink, strawberry pink, something pink. I go with this pink blush. This brush, if you've never used this cheek color brush, you do not know what you're missing with brushes and blush. It is the perfect curvature for your cheek. And so first off, I just pat the color in. Just patting it in at the upper part of my cheekbone. Do a little bit more. And then blending up. I like to press the blush into my skin and then blend. What I'm gonna do while I'm here, this is Glazed highlighter, and I'm gonna take the other side of my brush into the Glazed highlighter and just do it at the very top of my cheekbone. A little bit on my nose, on the center of my nose. Maybe a little bit above my Cupid's bow. That's this little curve right there. So with the brow, you're just gonna comb your brow in the shape you want it, and then just very gently, this is one way, this is the way I'm using, the technique I'm using for this. You're just gonna take your brow pencil and, did I comb this side? Comb it in the way that the direction you want it to go. And then very short strokes, short light strokes, just go over the hair that's there to go up with it, because I want to get a little bit more of an arch. Anything you can do to pull up on your eye area, I mean, not literally pull up, but even the little bit of a lifted brow creates lift here. This is the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara in black. It is my favorite daily go-to mascara. I like this brush. It's like a thick in the center, and it's a really nice mascara. Do that on the other side. I don't put mascara on my lower lashes. You are welcome to. Do you? Let me know in the comments. Do you do upper and lower lashes? I would love to know that. I know a lot of people do, but it looks like too much on me, I feel like, most of the time. This is Trademark Pink, which is why I think I actually called it what it could be a Valentine's Day look, because it's pink. And pink and red are for Valentine's Day. What do you think? I think it's good. I think I like it. I love the lipstick. Lipstick always is the thing that does it for me. Like, finishes off my look is lipstick. So thanks so much for getting ready with me today. And just to throw some love out there, if you want to do the foundation matching quiz and you have never done that, drop that in the comments. Let me know and I'll send you that. You can send me your results back and then I can send you some samples. Let me know if there is any way that I can serve you. If you saw an individual product today that you're like, I need to know more about that. Jacqui, tell me more about that. Make sure and like, comment, and share this video. Share it with the women that you talk beauty with, because we know sharing is caring. Are you subscribed? If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure and subscribe to the channel so you're the first one to know when my new videos come out. All the products that I use today, they are in the description. Everything that I use is listed there. Head on over to my shopping website and shop your heart out. Or if you want to go a little deeper, get a little bit more inside my community, then that too is linked in the description. Until next time, have a great day. Bye-bye.